I started drinking around eighth grade. I started drinking at the age of 10.
Started drinking the summer going into my junior year.
Okay, I started drinking at 15.
I started drinking about age 12.
There are many things that can cause a teen to start this type of behavior, and a lot of it stems from not really having somebody to talk to, family issues, or just ongoing things that teenagers don't necessarily feel comfortable or able to handle themselves. It's kind of like self-medicating. So you're drinking to make yourself feel better.
Feeling kind of depressed, dealing with a lot of things. So felt like that was like a good outlet.
My dad used to abuse me, relieve the pain, and it was just always around me.
Just being around friends and that like to drink, you just kind of get wrapped up into it. And I was always curious as to like what it would be like, and it's just kind of how it started.
I just had a cocktail with my mom at home. I got into it by just asking for a taste of it. I didn't really like it at the time.
And I got into it from depression. And um, it was a way to, I have a high tolerance to alcohol, so it kind of exploded because I didn't get enough of it when I had the little amounts that I did. Um, I got it from my friend, and we were just being stupid, and drank the whole bottle.
You don't have easy access to alcohol, so because it's illegal for you to buy, you kind of got to sneak and lie, steal. So it kind of creates a slippery slope for just other immoral acts in order to obtain alcohol.
I wasn't caught, but my parents started like marking the bottles to see like where the glass left off of. I pretty much watered it down so many times, or like popping it.
I really didn't hide it. I just never actually got caught.
I'm pretty, good kid, so my parents never really suspect anything from me, so it's not really a big issue of like their trust or whatever.
I really didn't hide it since I was an awkward adolescent and prepubescent teen. I was like really secluded from my family, so they think I was either sleeping or playing on the game and such. So it wasn't really they really didn't think that that's what was going on.
We talk about underage drinking. It's that idea of dignity and respect of one's body. And I'm sure you've probably heard in your youth group of treating your body like a temple, right? And so when we look at underage drinking, very often you can say that people drink either because of peer pressure or because they're medicating themselves from other things that are happening.
When I drink, I feel lightheaded. I feel out of person. I don't feel like myself.
I feel happy. I drink.
You feel happy. It's very numbing to things like the outside world, and you don't really feel a lot of the pressures that you do when you're sober.
Things like that, but that's pretty much it. Everybody's just a free for all. When my friends are drunk, I see a very wild and erratic side of them. We're all having fun and we speak truthfully. But now, we always talk truthfully, but now this might be things that might kind of ruin the mood of a friendship if you say it. But in these times, it's not really an issue. It's, you say it, you're drunk, you make excuses for what you say because they with alcohol.
I think sometimes people drink because, or young people drink because it gives me the moral okay to do things that I want to do. So I can have the license to say, well, I was impaired, so I didn't really mean what I said or didn't mean what I did, right? And there's that idea of license, moral license, which means I can kind of do whatever I want as long as it doesn't hurt other people. And so we're called to accountability.
Not very well. A lot of people don't really know their limits, so they tend to do like stuff that they're gonna regret.
I've seen people pass out, and I've seen people throw up, and I've seen a lot of people like act out. I've seen a lot of people like can't handle
their drinks, so they start acting like real crazy. And it was like one time we almost had to kick this guy out because he was just a little wild.
Don't handle themselves pretty well at all. They become very sloppy and everything very yeah.
There's definitely peer pressure to drink because some people want to drink to fill a void or to feel a part of a certain group that they want to be a part of.
There can be, a lot of people just want you to have a good time, and you may feel like drinking is the only way to do that, so they might pressure you to drink a little more.
Yeah, there is pressure because people want you to join in and they don't want you to be left out, and they just kind of push it on you. I don't know if there's a peer pressure to drink anymore. It's kind of an expected norm that you drink, and if you don't, you just excluded nowadays. It's not like nobody tries to get you to do anything to fit in. If you do it, you do. If you don't, then you're behind.
And so I think a lot of it goes back to how we view ourselves. We view ourselves as a person of God. Are we treating ourselves with the kind of dignity and love that God has for us? And so when we drink, there's nothing wrong with drinking, but there's a reason why we have an age limit, just because of our ability to make wise decisions, and because of the development of our brain and all the other factors out there. So I think so long as you don't abuse any kind of alcohol, to have wine with dinner as an adult is okay, have a beer at a ball game is okay. When you're throwing back 10, 12 or more, you've been drinking, that becomes problematic. We're not treating ourselves with any kind of love or dignity.